Hey guys, welcome back to ED Figure Unboxing. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And today we're going to take a look at a Mezco One Top Collective, Popeye. And from what I've seen, this could be the figure of the year. So if you don't have any Mezco figures, this might be the one to get. Anyways, here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And there's also a sleeve. Let me just quickly slide that out for you guys. Here's the Mezco logo, and we have the window packaging. And let's bust this thing open and see what we got. And here we have the figure still in the inner packaging, and he does come with a lot of stuff. And yeah, let's check it out. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and I gotta say, this figure is hands down the best in their line right now. And I don't think there's any other Mezco figures that comes close to it, but that's just my opinion. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. And I'm not biased towards Popeye or anything. I just feel like the execution and the engineering on this figure is really close to perfect. More so than any other Mezco. And there are a few reasons why I say this. First of all, I think they capture the proportion perfectly. As much as I like my Mezco, Punisher, Superman, Deathstroke, they sometimes look a little bit too wide and bulky to me. But that's more of a personal preference. I feel like they should be a little bit more slim, but I know other people like them to be bulky and wide. But here, I think they capture the look of Popeye perfectly. And secondly, the articulation is the best I have ever experienced from any other Mezco. And that's not necessarily the fault of other Mezco, because Popeye is obviously not wearing spandex or overalls. And I think the outfit works really well for Mezco. And lastly, I think the size of Popeye is perfect. He's not too big, he's not too small. He works really well with anything. Like SH Figuarts, Figma, whatever, like it works really well. And yeah, let's just take a closer look at the figure. I have been talking too much. Everything is very nicely painted and sculpted. I don't seem to have any QC issues. It looks really, really good. I've never had any paint issues with Mezco. Like, I think they're really good with their paint. And yeah, I think we can jump straight into the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, can't really look down. You can turn his head no problem. And the shoulder is just on a hinge. You can raise his arm up about this much. And you could also do this without feeling uncomfortable. And unfortunately, we don't have any shoulder swivel, but we do have bicep swivel that works really well. But the curl has only a perfect 90 degrees, so it kind of sucks. It would have been perfect if he can move a little bit more. And we do have the bar wrist. For the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, bend backwards about this much, which is quite a lot. And you have some pretty good side-to-side movement, but my figure is really stiff right now. And for the leg, you can kick up about this high, bend about this much, double jointed knee, thigh swivels, side-to-side pivot, and no toe hinge. And overall, the articulation is okay. I only said it was good because the outfit doesn't really hinder anything. And yeah, let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face, and I think it looks amazing. And then we have the alternative head where he's showing a little bit more teeth, just for comparison. And next up, we do get 3 kinds of hat, and some of them are magnetized, so this is really cool. You can do something like this, pretend like he's sleeping or something. And I believe this one is also magnetized, but this could be just a QC issue. But it still works on his head really well. It's not gonna fall or anything. And the last one is a black one, and that just fits onto his head perfectly. Let me just quickly show you guys. I don't know why it's so hard to do things on camera, but yeah, there you go. Very, very cool. And for the interchangeable hands, first off, we get a pair of display open hands, and I really like how dirty they are. This looks really, really nice. And then we get some hands for holding accessories, and I believe the left one is for spinach, and the right one is for the sky glass and the compass. Let me just quickly show you guys the accessories. Here's the spinach, really cool. They're all very nicely painted and sculpted, of course. Here's the crushed one. Sky glass. And the compass. One pointing finger for the right hand. And next up, we do get some pipes with and without smoke. They did give us 3 of each in case we break it or lose it, which is really thoughtful. And lastly, we get a duffel bag for you to store the accessories, which is pretty cool. It says Popeye on it, and we have a coat. And this is really nice. It's actually Velcroed. And yeah, I believe that's it for the accessories. And let's check out some action poses. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and I hope you guys enjoy them, and let's check out some size comparison. And for the size comparison, let us start with some Mezco 112 Collective, and as you guys can see, he is the shortest in the line right now. And then we have some good old Dragon Ball SH figure arts, some Street Fighters and Naruto SH figure arts, and then we have some American IP SH figure arts, and then we have the amazing Yamaguchi Magneto and the Mayflex Gwenpool. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, if you're a big fan of Popeye, this figure is definitely a must-have. Beautiful paintwork, amazing sculpt, and he does come with a fair amount of accessories. And again, I do feel like at the time of this video, this is one of the best, if not the best Mezco in the market. And if not, he is at least the best Popeye we're gonna see in a very long time. And yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.